Hello again to another Aga Calendar React. Today we'll be watching Top 10 Cowboy Bebop Moments from WatchMojo.com from 2021, so... Well, actually, you can't really do because Cowboy Candy. I keep saying Cowboy Candy, but honestly, Cowboy Bebop is just... I don't know, when was it 90s that was made? Netflix did made a show out of it, and they cancelled it nearly automatically. But it's just... I don't know. Okay, let's just watch what do they have in mind, because I absolutely remember loving that show, so...
I'm the only one who can kill you and set you free.
Vicious, come on.
Those words apply to you as well, Vicious.
This is Ashley with Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Cowboy Bebop moments.
Well, we all decided that we'd send ourselves a message 10 years in the future.
Hey, the world really is a great place.
Do you want to come with Ed?
For this list, we're going to be counting down the most iconic scenes from the Bebop crew's many exploits across the stars.
I have to watch it again.
Think we left out any of Spike's slickest showdowns? Make like Ed and mash that keyboard in the comments below. And as always, you can catch me on Twitter at AshJBo, so head over there, give me a follow, and let me know which anime list you want to see next. Number 10, Spike vs. Mad Pyro.
That was a creepy episode.
There are very few people that the famed bounty hunter can't take down, whether it be with a bullet or a few roundhouse kicks to the face. This bouncing ball of insanity just happens to be the exception to the rule. Despite his round figure and clownish persona, the Mad Pyro completely decimated Spike on their first encounter. It took a combination of luck, a cat, and a giant carnival of robots for Spike to finally deflate the crazed killer. At least it made for a great spectacle. Number 9, the cassette tape.
That was funny. I remember that part when Spike and Jet actually went to Earth and tried to find the VHS player, and they come back with the wrong one.
Amnesia.
Did any visitors show up looking for me?
While she often downplayed it, the truth stood that she was deeply haunted by a past that she can't quite remember. Something that's put on full display when she discovers a cassette tape that contains a recording of her child self, making a video message for herself 10 years down the line.
Well, we all decided that we'd send ourselves a message 10 years in the future.
It's a quiet revelation, but a hugely profound one at that.
In your time, I'm no longer here, but I am here today, and I'll always be cheering for you, right here, cheering for you.
That was a very sad moment.
Number 8, Julia's death.
Aww.
There's only been one woman that has ever earned Spike's heart, and it was her murder that prompted him to go to war. After spending the whole series looking for the elusive blonde, the two of them are finally reunited in the sweetest of moments.
Why did you love me?
And then, it's snuffed out with a single bullet. Despite their best efforts to escape, the Red Dragon Syndicate catches up with them and finds their mark. Dying in the arms of the man she loved, Julia's death robs Spike of his last light and instead instills a king-sized death wish. Number 7, Ed and Ein leave. The Bebop crew has and always will be 5 of the most outlandish, unluckiest, and most lovable characters to ever take up the bounty hunting profession. So, to watch 2 of its central members call it quits and go their own way was just heartbreaking.
I finally remember where it is that I belong.
You belong.
Yes, Ed.
While Ed was always the crazy source of comedy, and Ein the fluffy bundle of cuteness, the two still
we haven't even had a chance to see it in the show, Netflix's show. Barely introduced it in the last episode and they cancelled the show.
Deciding to venture out by herself, Ed takes off in the most typical Ed fashion imaginable. At the very least, she has the galaxy's greatest doggo by her side.
Do you want to come with Ed?
Number 6, Spike invades the Syndicate. With Julia gone, Spike sets down a road of revenge from which there's no coming back. Straight up walking into the base of the Red Dragon Syndicate, Spike proceeds to later waste everything in sight, cutting through underlings like a one-man army.
Easily done. Clear.
Even with nothing
I really
more
can't
than a
remember
few
when I watched it
grenades
last time. It
and a
must have
hefty
been
helping
like...
of bullets, Spike's superior skill earns him one hell of a kill count, blasting his way through to the
7,
heart
8
of the
years?
complex for that all-important
No, wait, we watched it before the show
with
started.
Vicious.
Can't remember. Shadow, don't sneak me. Ow.
Number 5, the Bebop crew.
Oh yeah, on the
Sometimes
mushrooms,
you want a
huh?
little levity
The Ed
between
gave them.
all the assassination, trauma, and soul-searching. Sometimes you just want to see Spike and the gang get high off their asses after eating some rather potent mushrooms.
So I can't really be faulted for eating something that's not here.
We're not sure what's funnier, Jet talking to plants,
Hey, the world really is a great place.
Faye swimming through an ocean of toilet water, or Spike telling a talking frog to shut up.
Obnoxious little frog.
It's certainly a bad trip for all involved, but thankfully Ed took the initiative and used her crewmates as guinea pigs. Number 4, Spike versus Vincent.
Shadow.
Driven to the fringes of madness due to experimentation, along with extraordinary combat experience, Vincent was very much a dark reflection of what Spike could have become if he went off the rails. While their first slugfest on the train resulted in Spike nearly falling into an early grave,
Is that all you got?
Hey.
their second encounter was quite possibly one of anime's best hand-to-hand fights.
Don't tell me the party already
I seriously
started.
have to get new.
No, only just now.
With a hellish backdrop, beautifully choreographed moves, and a jazzy soundtrack thumping all throughout, this brawl is the complete package. Vincent may have one hell of a punch, but even he can't shake off Spike's feat of fury.
Don't remember much of that episode.
Number 3, Gren's final journey. Speaking of soundtracks, this one is utterly transcendent.
We fought that bloody war together. We were comrades.
Chronicling Gren's final moments, Spike pleads for the dying soldier to help him find Julia.
And then she would smile. Oh, what a smile. So sad. So beautiful.
While he doesn't get the answers he seeks, he affords Gren his final wish by taking him up in his ship, all before letting it loose over the moon of Titan. It's an unexpectedly provoking death scene, one that gave us yet another example of Vicious's cruelty, but also a bittersweet ending to a character desperate to return to a broken past. And again, that music.
Yeah, and music in that show, it's awesome. Yes, Shadow? You agree with me?
Number 2, Ballad of Fallen Angels. There are church fights, and then there's the church fight. With Faye's life on the line, Spike willingly walks into an ambush, leading to the now legendary shootout between himself, Vicious, and a whole lot of thugs. The build-up is monumental, the score hits that operatic sweet spot, and the action is unrelenting.
What's wrong if you don't comply?
We get a killer example of just how ruthless Spike can be, especially as a marksman. The whole affair may have concluded with him being tossed out of a window, but it remains one of the purest examples of Spike's badassery, as well as his inner darkness. Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here's some honorable mentions.
Just a humble bounty hunter, man.
You trust your eyes too much, Asimov. You're not a chameleon, you know. You can't see everywhere at once.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, see ya, Space Cowboy. Ambiguous, brutal, and perfect. The conclusion to Spike's rampage and Cowboy Bebop as a whole hit all the right notes. The final battle against Vicious proved itself to be a true dance of death, with both former comrades shooting and slicing each other to ribbons. While we may never ultimately know if Spike perished from his wounds, he did send us off with one of the coolest lines in the medium, encapsulating all that he is and ever was in a single word.
Bang.
Cool to the very end. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Watch Mojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified.
So, like I said, I watched it. I think I watched it a few times. I watched it definitely once, like, I was still in Poland. That's when I watched it first time. So that was prior to 2005. And then I watched when I came to Ireland a few years after. And obviously I watched that then too. So that's, I probably watched it 3 or 4 times, because then I watched when my husband moved to Ireland as well. So we watched it together too, because he's like anime too. And now we're watching Attack on Titan after him asking me to start watching it for years and years. And I think I choose the perfect time. I didn't even realize that the final was just recently. So, yay. So we can binge watch and all. And I'm look at this, guys. This is white shirt and she is black, and she just left a massive amount of black hair on my white hoodie. Okay, anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I can't remember what I was saying. Something about, oh yeah, about Attack on Titan. So I'm watching that, we're watching that now, and we are on the last season now. So that's really good too. I'm really enjoying it. And I definitely, as you can see, I've enjoyed Cowboy Bebop multiple times. And after actually enjoy the Netflix show and being kind of pissed that they cancel it straight away. So, yeah, that was good. I think that list was kind of okay. I'm glad that they put that episode where Ed got those mushrooms. That was really funny because she went on the bounty hunting on her own, isn't it? Because they all were so high. I think it was the funniest episode that they ever made. And the one when the VHS tape came to Faye as well, and Jet and Spike went to Earth, and they went through like it was just fun. I just remember it being funny. Anyway, what do you think? Do you like anime? Do you like Cowboy Bebop? Do you like Attack on Titan? What did you think about the final? Don't tell me, because actually wait, I'll probably already have watched finish before I actually publish this. So thank you very much for watching, and I see you tomorrow. Bye.